We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
In the second
in now, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Merrifield onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to. So stepping in, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with them. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Frank Chavez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dean is in pursuit, and they can't run it down.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, to hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes, and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dean is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Desmond on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Here's Nolan Arenado. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Skied into straightaway right. Chavez on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Brandon Dean. Back up the middle, and the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. Now batting, Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dean going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Demetrius Diaz. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dean has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Standing in, Eric Ramirez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The relay, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box, Mark Reynolds. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ian Desmond stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Hosmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third. With Merrifield next to hit. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he set down, 1 away. So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, 14, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. Reynolds fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that's in there on the high outside corner, 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman Nolan.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Chavez has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at bat, Frank Chavez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Frank Chavez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Line toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
35.
Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Dean, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Brandon Dean. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
There for it, Escobar. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Ready now, Eric Ramirez.
3. Designated hitter, Eric Ramirez.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Stepping in. Mark Reynolds. And now that Royals.
Mark Reynolds.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
3rd baseman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Desmond has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Demetrius Diaz.
Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Dean giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for route number 1. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Chavez is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Merrifield.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready for another shot now. Frank Chavez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will get there. He's in at third as the time.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Left fielder, Brandon Dean.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in and looking for more. Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2. Tyson Wolf is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding into the box, Eric Ramirez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. David Dahl will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fast.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Mark Reynolds.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the stretch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look.
Action in that Casey. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Burns has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Right fielder number 20.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Number 5.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Ready for another chance. Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now batting,
the third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Runners on the move for second, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Moustakas is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. Striding in, Demetrius Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Demetrius Diaz.
Pat Neshek takes the call from the pen.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 37.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dean is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Charlie Blackmon.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. Chris Withrow gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Looked like a slider, perhaps. But it missed badly, and it's 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Brandon Dean. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moustakas is over near the railing as he digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Billy Burns.
Lifted in the air out to left. Parra has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Frank Chavez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Hits this one hard the other way, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at bat. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. There is Escobar. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacked.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 56.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Reynolds is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch.
Third baseman.
In now, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one and the week as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just
4
that.
runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.